Welcome back to a new video. As you are watching this, I've only got 7 days left until the Ironman. But first up, I've got to finish my last hard training week and the 2 weeks of tapering. In this video, I will show you just exactly how you can prepare yourself in the final weeks before your Ironman. And for the first session back in Belgium, we have brought the typical Belgian weather. We even got some thunderstorm and lightning as well. That's why we do it! I'm just about to go on a 15-kilometer run and I was trying to grab my running gear, but I've got a little surprise. Mila, she has set up shop on my clothes. Oh, now she's gone, of course. But yeah, she threw all my clothes on the ground and she messed them all up. Nice. Thank you, Mila, once again. Back with the new shoes. I was actually getting some blisters on the back of my foot. I don't know if you can still see it a bit.
4 kilometers into lap. Previous kilometer in 5 minutes 2 seconds.
I came back to the OG route that I did a lot when I was training for my Bruges marathon. I'm at the Atomium. It's been a long time since I've actually ran through here. I'm almost exactly halfway. I should be running about 1 hour and a half and I'm almost at 45 minutes. So I'm here with Lorenzo. Yes. I'm about 15 kilometers in, but we're about to play a bit of ping pong. We'll play to 1 point. I've got 2 more kilometers to go and the loser has to run the 2 kilometers. Let's see who wins. Dang. Looks like I've got to run the last 2 kilometers home. Morning. It is 6:30 on a Saturday morning. It's pretty early, but I'm quite happy because this is the second to last hard training day for the Ironman. We are going for a 5-hour bike ride, just about 130 kilometers. And to try to replicate race conditions as much as possible, we have chosen a route to Charleroi because we think we can go into aero position for like 2 to 3 hours. And I'm also wearing my dry suit because it has considerably less padding than my cycling shorts. Yeah, because 5 hours is quite long. Someone will be joining me on this rise. So let's go. Finished up at about 134 kilometers. It's just about 12 o'clock. I'm gonna quickly go to the bakery and grab something to eat, but yeah, that was a fun ride. Thanks Willem for joining me. Pour moi, 3 carrés crème. Ouais. Et une pièce de lemon cake. I am almost there. I've almost completed the full Ironman training. This is the last hard workout I will have to do. And then the next 2 weeks are tapering and obviously the race. And to end things off, we are ending a long run of 30 kilometers. I mean, yeah, of course I still have got to train. But this is like the last real workout. We're running 30 kilometers and I'm guessing like 28 kilometers at the Ironman pace or even a bit quicker than Ironman pace. But yeah, as you can see, we have got to take a lot of carbs and I've brought some sweets. I will start at home in Antwerp. I will be running 23 kilometers and the last 7 kilometers I'm actually doing a race. We are almost 7 kilometers in. I'm taking my first shell and not coincidentally at the place where I finished my first marathon. This is where it's a bit more over there, I think. And I finished my marathon in 3 hours and 54 minutes. So we're paying respect to this place right before the Ironman. I am running through the harbor of Antwerp. And as you guys may know, the port of Antwerp is like the capital city of cocaine of Europe. And for some of you who don't know, the cocaine gets shipped in like this on big boats. And yeah, then it gets spread around all through Europe. Proud to be a citizen of Antwerp.
Goed, zijn jullie er klaar voor?
And we are back at the finish line. We finished up our 30 kilometers at an average pace of 4 minutes and 52 seconds. We even did the last 7 kilometers at a pace of around 4:30, which is pretty decent. I got lost 2 times because the signage was very bad. I also slipped in the church. But yeah, I think my left knee is fine. I'm enjoying carbonara, and that marks the final hard workout of this Ironman training. Now we're on to 2 weeks of tapering. Welcome back to the first week of tapering. This will be a week where we can watch movies all day, we can eat unhealthy, and we can sleep as much as we want. I'm just kidding. This is still a 10-hour training week, but hopefully we will be doing things at a much lower heart rate and we will take a lot more time to recover as well. Today it is Wednesday. I rearranged my schedule a bit and I took a day off on Monday and Tuesday because it was quite a hard day on Sunday, and I also fell on my knee. But actually my fingers and hand are hurting more. I even cut myself as well. So that's why I moved my swimming and running session, as you can see. I moved the cycling to Sunday. This was actually on Monday, I think. And then the swimming session, I think this one, I put on Thursday, which was originally yesterday on Tuesday. I'm about to go on my 10-kilometer run, but it started raining outside. So I've got a little surprise. First, we will be unboxing my Ironman racing fuel. I ordered my nutrition yesterday and it has arrived already this morning. So I will be unboxing it with you because I bought some special stuff as well. Just for that race day, I spent 107 euros just on food. This probably isn't the best angle to film at, but I will be able to show you everything. Mila is watching me as well. I ordered everything at Ethics just because I had a discount code of 30%. First stop, and I will go more into detail for my fueling strategy in the next video, but I'll just quickly show you what I got already. I got the Ethics Carbo Jai drink, red fruits. And I will be using this especially to carb load. I bought 2 types of gels. Firstly, I bought the Proline Energy Gel Double Carb Peach. And these gels are 60 milliliters and they have 50 grams of carbs in them. Secondly, I got the Pro Energy Line Double Carb Caffeine. So I've got 24 gels in total. This one is also 60 milliliters and 50 grams of carbs. My intention is to use the ones without caffeine for the first 5 hours of the bike ride, and then I will be using the ones with caffeine for the last hour, because I noticed in the 180k ride that the last 30 kilometers or like the last hour I was losing so much focus and it was hard to concentrate. And then I think I will be alternating between the caffeine gels and the normal gels for the marathon, but I will be definitely using all of my caffeine gels at the final 1 hour or 2 hours of the marathon as well. And next up, we are doing something I have not been looking forward to. And having done my last 5 swims in either open water or a 50-meter Olympic pool, I'm really dreading to go back to an overly crowded 25-meter pool. Finished up that session, we did another 3k swim. It wasn't as bad as I was saying in the beginning. I actually had a lane to myself for the second part of the swim. I got myself a pizza. Nice. It is a Saturday morning, it's about 11 o'clock. I've already finished up my morning bike ride. I did about 1.5 hours at Ironman pace, and I did about 40 minutes of running at Ironman pace straight after, so a pretty decent brick run. But now I'm at a specialized triathlon shop to grab the last things I need before going to Hamburg. Right, I am back in my car and that was very successful. I managed to grab 2-liter bottles. This was the thing I was especially looking for because I've only got like small ones. They're like very old. They're even from the Tour de France, from when I was little. The cyclists threw on the ground. So yeah, they weren't of much use anymore. But it was a really cool shop. I was a bit like overwhelmed because normally in my friend group I'm like the only one doing triathlon except for my triathlon friends, of course. But there, like, everyone is there for the same purpose, doing an Ironman potentially or a triathlon. They all looked like very well trained. There was also a small room where people could do tests on the bike, and the guy doing the tests was, I think, like a former world champion. And at the counter, I asked for like some small advice. Because I was, and I said like, okay, I'm doing Hamburg in 7 days. And the guy was like, oh, Hamburg was my first Ironman. So he's giving me like lots of tips. And I was a bit surprised. He was saying the marathon is quite tough because there are like a few altitude meters. It's like similar to the Paris marathon. And I remember struggling a bit on that marathon with the uphills. So yeah, it's good that I talked to him. But he said like, okay, it is very flat for the cycling part. You do have a lot of wind, but sometimes you are pretty covered. And yeah, he said the swim is an easy, calm swim. And he finished in 11 hours. I don't think I will be doing that good, but let's see. Who knows?